And it is an undead mirror here to determine the next finalist. Let me set up the overlay correctly. We have Happy versus LabyRinth. Undead mirror, best of 5. We start on Twisted Meadows. And both we see beginning with the Lich and the Ghoul build. LabyRinth, normally a player who is much more fond of fast expansions rather than Happy. And indeed, in the inventory we already see a Sacrificial Skull, and Happy wants to be ready for the possibility of a fast expansion, so he's going aggressively across the map right away. But Labby is going for the correct counterplay. He's just creeping. Oh, big last hit though. We'll have to use the Nova if he wants to get it. Alright. Gets good experience here, but now has a lot less mana than Happy, obviously. Alright, and the Ghoul brawls begin. First Ghoul denied, but Ghoul still dead. Oh, Happy blocking with the Skellies in front. And gets another Ghoul. Puts 2 Ghouls down. A little bit of experience for the Emperor at the start. Tech begins. Labby can follow suit with his own tech in a moment. Losing 2 Ghouls is not the end of the world yet. But if you start losing more, it will become very painful. But of course the Lich, with better items and better experience, can make up for Ghoul losses. There, Labby had a nice start. Now, Happy also beginning to creep a bit more. Of course, we all remember how LabyRinth really brought Happy to the brink. Back in the War3 Champions Finals a while ago, it was Labby in the Grand Final with Happy who brought him to the last map. It was a super close encounter. It was an epic Grand Final. And also in the recent matches against 1-2-0, we saw that Happy is very much beatable in the Undead Mirror. This matchup looks to be Happy's weakest at the moment, going by recent results. But Happy did get his revenge against 1-0 in the second group stage. Defeated him and was partly responsible for eliminating 1-0 from the second group stage along with Focus.
A player's forces are under
Thank you, by the way, Buttcrubs, for gifting a sub to Bebs, and Yuckman with the resub, and Boker Tov with the first time sub. Thank you and welcome. LabyRinth indeed going for the expansion on the way to tier 2. Happy scouts it. Happy scouting in general in this tournament recently has been looking excellent. Just as excellent as these items for the Lich. Look at that. Boots, claws, circlet, and the mantle. But Labby's level 3 first. And this makes a big difference. Level 2 Nova advantage is worth a ton. I think Labby might be in a pretty good position here. Oh, but he's exposing the expansion. Oh my god, dude. They just barely missed each other. Ships in the night. Labby's timing, unfortunately for him, for just a little bit off. And that's going to be a cancel on both expansion and Ziggurat. Labby's coming home to at least get revenge. He's got the level 2 Nova. Would love to land it on the Ghouls. Wait, he only hit 1 Ghoul with that Nova. That was not ideal. A lot of denies on these Ghouls, trying to minimize experience once again. Happy now 1 kill away from level 3. And this exchange, I think, did go to Labby. Gets that Ghoul as well, but Happy secures the Ghoul last hit, and that is level 3 for him. Now the experience has become more even. We're both on level 3. And are going for tier 3. Seems to be a very even game so far. The early game is over. And now we're starting to get to the meat and potatoes. Fiends, statues, triple hero, orb, and possibly a lot of destroyers. Happy even parking a ghoul down here. He knows how fond Labby sometimes is. Fond of expanding. Zoe mask found. That's a great item. I don't even know we want to have that on Rather. The Lich or the DK. Oh, Happy creeping this whole camp just with heroes and skellies. And also having to use a lot of mana. Labby doing the same. Belt for the DK is also very good.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the ghoul's still just chilling over here. I guess once Frenzy's done, this ghoul can be brought in to just assist the army. And until then, normally you don't need that many ghouls. In the Happy against 1-0 series, we saw an interesting strat by Happy where he didn't go for a single fiend at all. It was just ghouls and destroyers and expansion, which I hadn't seen before. The items here for the DK are outstanding. Happy now looking for the creep jack. Oh, with the silence, he might be able to get some kills here. Oh, look at that. Gets the first ghoul kill with the Nova. And the second one possibly with the silence, trying to surround something. Oh, that was beautifully done by Happy. Getting 2 kills where normally it's only supposed to be possible to get 1. Oh my god, it's getting more ghouls. That's 4 ghouls for 0 at the start of the fight. DK in trouble as well. Has to go for the Invo Potion. Happy absolutely smashing this fight, at least at the start. Labby's trying to turn it around now. He's got the Dark Ranger with Black Arrow, trying to get some more skeletons. And we have destroyers being morphed right away. Here comes the coil, the last one for Happy. Another Lich for Happy in trouble, but there's a heal potion perfectly in time. Kills off the DK of the enemy. Now the Lich in trouble. Silence has been used. DK gets the level 3. Labby calls for the GG. God damn! Sick game by Happy. We didn't have many exchanges, but the ones that we had were beautiful. That initial Lich Dark Ranger harass with the double kill with the Nova Silence. Really cool. And that first map only takes 10 minutes. Happy sometimes puts a quick end to the series. We've seen that before. And Labby notices the caliber of player he's facing. Happy was able to win 2 of the last 4 TeD Cups. The other 2 were 1-0 and Lin. Before that, we had also Focus and Kaho. So a very illustrious round of winners of the TeD Cup. Oftentimes many of the strongest players in the world. I think Labby didn't make it to a grand final yet. A top 4 run, of course, is also very good. Yeah, Labby didn't make a grand final before. In fact, this is the first time he's ever made a top 4. Whereas Happy is basically always in the top 4. Almost always, that is. Alright, impressive showing by Happy on map 1. Let's see what we get for the second map. Let me update the score. Here we go. Happy again in the blue. In the top left, we have Labby bottom right in the yellow. Where is Neo? Neo is at not a concert, a festival this weekend. I'm not sure exactly which festival, but there is some festival happening this weekend that Neo is attending, and He'll be back next week. Lich first is expected and is the play. It's the Vein Stream Rockfest in Münster. Okay. That doesn't mean anything to me, but I will believe you. Yeah, the grand final and the third place match will be indeed tomorrow, starting at the same time as today, 1 p.m. CEST. Thank you, Buttcrumbs, gifting us up to Bob Ross. And also, thank you, Nicky Moore, for the sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Setting off with a bit of creeping. Happy this time not going for the instant aggression. Interesting. So Labby, in theory, could have expanded easily. And he might still go for the expansion. Oh, wait. Both might be going for the expansion. Happy also has the skull. Of course, this map is very good for fast expansions.
Forces are under attack.
As it is so easy to creep. Ring and gloves for Happy. Not the greatest items. Ooh, and Labby gets the nuts. Claws and gloves. Exactly what you want. And Labby's actually creeping a bit faster. Happy now wants to be aggressive. He oftentimes loves picking up a circlet. But he's not doing that just yet. Alright. The first ghoul brawl about to occur. Keep your eyes peeled. Every move here is important. Baiting Novas. Using the denies. Happy using the Novas to secure the kills. Both trying to spread out the ghouls and minimize the effect of enemy Nova. It seems like Labby has more than enough ghouls here to hold on. 2 Novas, 2 kills. Oh, that's level 3 already. Labby creeping the green camp seems to give him the first real advantage in this game. Expansion progress, very similar. Happy though on the way back can get the boots. Those are also valuable. And now Happy, of course, quickly needs to make up for the level 3 disadvantage. We'll try to do so at a green camp, one would imagine. And he's gonna have it in just a moment. The mana pool also makes a big difference. How much gas in the tank for the Lich. And here Labby seems to have a bit more. Needs to use the Skellies, needs to use the Dark Ritual. Very important with the Lich first. Keep spamming that Dark Ritual. And he's not doing it right now. Oh, Happy gets the circuit and can bully the Lich away from the boots of speed. But not for long. There's plenty of ghouls here for Labby. So he also gets the boots. And the Skellies here are a delicacy for the Lich. Oh, did he get the healing cancelled? From the creeps? Oh, Labby's not healing on the Lich. That's a big mistake. You need to make sure the Lich is full HP. If your opponent is full HP or close to it. And now, Both have their expansion saturated, tech starting. This is a very, very mirrored game so far. Happy scouting with a ghoul. Baiting a Nova on just one ghoul can oftentimes be worth it. It seems like Happy wants to punish the Lich maybe when he goes to the shop or something.
A player's forces are
Happy's
under
hiding in
attack.
the shadows. It looks like he's waiting for a creepjack opportunity. Oh, but now the two pass each other. And now Labby has the opportunity to kill a lot of acolytes. He's the first to arrive for the attack. Oh, this could be huge economic damage. Depending on how many acolytes fall here. But it's also a fat Nova. Onto the ghouls right away. Here's the next Nova. Oh, that's 3 acolytes going down. That's absolutely enormous damage. Economically speaking. Labby's losing a lot of ghouls for this, but it could be worth it if you can make sure that the counterattack isn't too painful. As we see here, the gold mine lacking 3 acolytes. The necropolis is finishing soon. Important that Happy set that one up quickly, but still, this is certainly going to be noticeable. Happy has a supply lead right now. But Fiend production should start any moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
Graveyards finishing on both sides. Oh, Happy going for the first heal scroll right at daytime. This is where he can start a strong counterattack. He also wants to taste the blood of some acolytes. As the economy is being re-established. Happy has the heal scroll. And he's close to level 4. That's of course the downside of losing so many ghouls like we saw from Labby. You also feed your opponent experience. And with Lich level 4, he's going to have a lot of mana to work with. Now we have the Fiends. Those make the defense a lot stronger. And I think Labby minimized the losses here quite well. He's about to have remade his acolytes. We're going to compare the gold mines in just a moment to see who has lost more gold in this exchange. In the meantime, we have tier 3 coming. Happy is the one faster with this. Second Crypt and Slaughterhouse. And there we go. Acolyte hops in. Here we have 9,750 against 9,900. So it's only like a 150 gold difference. That is very negligible. So Happy's counterattack did a lot to keep this game even, economically speaking. Only 4 ghouls on lumber for Labby seems a bit low, but his lumber count currently is still good. And we have a bit of a skirmish in the middle. Happy still has the heal scroll he can use if necessary. He's got 4 more kills. That Fiend goes down, albeit denied. And the level 4 Lich now with the Dark Ritual is very valuable to have. And I think Happy should also be able to get the second heal scroll. And taking a fight with a 2 heal scroll advantage would be huge. Although, yeah, I was about to say, we need to use the heal scroll right there. Nova gets the last hit. Happy picks up the invuln. The Lich kind of face tanking the damage. Tier 3 is finished and the Dark Ranger is going to be picked up right away. Perfectly fits into the 50 supply army.
A player's forces are under attack.
Frenzy is coming. Destroyer form expected to follow. And Happy going into upkeep very quickly. And Happy's getting essential camps here. Happy has better control of the middle, so he got the shop already, and he's getting the marketplace. So Labby's forced to go into the south and creep there, but there was a lot of time where he wasn't simply creeping. And Happy has taken the experience lead.
Forces are under attack.
Running on home with the Lich, gonna pick up the orb. And the first big attack seems only seconds away. The ghouls are being recruited. And off we go. All but one ghoul will join in the attack. Labby's army is looking very similar. He's making the same amount of units, but he seems to have a few less. That doesn't sound right. But also, if you say a few fewer, that sounds very wrong. Lich, again, the tip of the spear. Oh, Happy gets him cycloned. Lich might be dead here. The Wand of the Wind, what an opportune time. There's the silence on the DK. Can't heal the Lich. Oh my god. The best Wand of the Wind of all time. This wand may save Labby the game. Happy has to back up. Losing the first hero. Loses him all the momentum. And he has to go for the tavern res.
A player's forces are
Oh
under
my
attack.
god, that Wand of the Wind. LabyRinth, smart to use it when he did, and follow up with the silence from the Dark Ranger. Happy, probably a bit upset about the fact that that was, well, the most unfortunate item he could have found himself against. And all of a sudden, Labby has a supply lead. This game has swung around, and not only the supply lead, also he has the level 3 DK lead now, which is huge. And as far as Lich goes, he's also further ahead. Labby now has officially taken the lead. Happy has 2 invulns though. Use the Scroll of the Beast, force the second destroyer right away. Oh, Death Knight in trouble. Oh, might be dead. Getting focused still, but does barely make it to the back of the fight. Who's in the back, finding some kills. This fight seems to be very bloody, but still an experience lead. Supply lead on the side of LabyRinth. Unclear who's going to come out on top here. Statue still on the ground, healing away. The Fiend lead seems to be with LabyRinth, which has more mana. Using the Dark Ritual, he's got more Nova at the ready. Happy has to fall back. He is behind the supply, but finally got the level 3 on the DK.
Player's forces
I need
are
some
under attack.
mana potions. But look at the Lich for Labby. Close to level 5. That's a huge level up. Oh, and Happy did get a mana potion on the DK. I feel like that one perhaps a bit questionable. Didn't tailor the upgrades yet, by the way. Oh, here we also see a big lead for Labby. He has 3-0 on the Fiends already. That is outstanding. Would love to see some more armor upgrades. But the lumber at the moment is very low for Labby. Happy working on his 1-1 upgrades at the moment. And Destroyer's morphed. Fiend gets saved, barely. But Happy doesn't seem to be able to put in much damage. The Fiend count on LabyRinth's side just seems to be way superior. Oh, Nova in the back gets 2 Fiends right away, and Happy seems to be falling apart, it seems. Big silence. But there was on the kill, and now the Lich level 5. And now this Nova is going to be crazy good. DK in trouble right away. Happy second hero getting focused, but has the invuln, does make it to the back. Web the Destroyer, that one's falling. Remember, there's lots of attack upgrades on Labby, but no armor upgrades. Oh my god, the Nova level 3 is looking crazy as always. And Labby's army now simply seems to be better. His heroes simply seem to be stronger. Happy still fighting on though, and supply-wise. It is still very even over the Nova. The Nova is there, the DK is dead. Happy has to fall back, or does he? Mana is low everywhere, across the board, but he eats the Fiend. I love that. Eat the Fiend for more mana. This Lich level 5. Oh, stole an item. I think there was something on the ground. Oh, Lich level 5 now himself. He used the Invul Potion on his hero. Oh my god, dude. Another Fiend falls. Happy has lost 2 heroes. He's got enough for at least 1 Tavern res. Has to be the DK. How's he gonna get back, though? He has to run the old-fashioned way. Oh, if the Lich gets in range for the Nova. How is he so fast? Ah, the Aura. That's right. And that's the Lich dead. I think that should be it. One more right click. There goes the Lich. This is level 4. And it is GG. LabyRinth takes the win. Equalizes the series and shows Happy that he deserves to be here. Well played by Labby. And a very opportune usage of the Wand of the Wind. I think I haven't seen a game be decided so much by an item in a long time. You could really see how everything was changed with that Wand of the Wind and the Lich going down. I guess you could make the argument it was a bit risky by Happy to play the Lich so aggressively. And that is true with the Wand of the Wind in mind. No other item, no other situation could have punished Happy there. But you know, sometimes it is the wand, and sometimes you get punished. The third map now will be Happy's to decide, and unsurprisingly, he's choosing one that is very hard to expand on. In fact, should be completely impossible to play fast expansion on, and that will be Turtle Rock. Old school map, which has always been very popular with the Ghoul build. We've seen 1-0 play TeD Fiend build quite regularly, even sometimes play Ghoul build with DK. So 1-0 seems to be very innovative and still very versatile as far as builds go in this matchup. But between these two, I think it is more than reasonable to expect Lich Ghouls every time. We're in the lobby and waiting for Labby. Earlier we saw Sok winning his semifinal. He is intently watching this series and waiting for his opponent for tomorrow. The winner here will face him tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure Sok would much prefer to face off against Labby. Because against Labby, Sok could already show a very strong series. In the second group stage, LabyRinth was 2-0'd by Sok, and their Sok looked really good. So I imagine Sok is cheering hard for his countryman from South Korea. In we go. Map number 3. The winner here will go up to match point. Now we switch colors. We have Happy in the yellow and Labby in the blue. Give me 1 second, chat. I need to get some water. 1 moment. Alright, here we go. We got Lich first. Ghoul build. As we expected. Labby, in fact, going for a Sacrificial Skull. But this is just going to be for a little bit of healing. It would be quite insane if he does try to expand on this map. That should always be a death sentence. Happy creeping this camp quite a bit faster, thanks to the Acolyte pull. Oh wow, that's a big delay. Happy's way faster with his camp. And gets the Mantle of Intelligence. Precisely the item you want.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, nice scout also in the middle. Happy checking with the Skelly what's going on there. Double mantle. Oh my god, that is so lucky. That is so lucky. It's only a 20% chance to get the mantle. No, wait. It's less than that. It's a 1 in 6 chance to get the mantle, right? There's mantle, slippers, gloves, cloak, ring, and ring of superiority. Double mantle is crazy lucky.
A player's forces are under attack.
Especially in the early game. But honestly, throughout the entire game, these items have a big impact. Bonus intelligence, very, very strong on the Lich. Happy's looking for his opponent. He knows how sneaky Labby can be with these expansions sometimes. And Happy was almost wasting a bit of time running around.
Forces are under attack.
Not really finding anything. Look at that. He's actually trying the expo. Happy will scout it. But he'll see it a bit late. At the moment, he's completely elsewhere on the map. Ring +4. Alright, that item is not perfect. But honestly, on the DK, this isn't even bad. Actually, this is good on the DK. And there we go. That's a fast level 3 Lich. Happy is far behind in experience. Labby with some sneaky movement, sneaky creep routes, tries to put himself ahead.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Skelly Scout sees the ghouls. Is Labby actually going to commit to the expansion, though? Or is he going to use it as a bit of a fake? Oh, no, he certainly is. Labby's trying to come in from two sides. Lich from the left, ghouls from the right. And it is cancelled. The Acolyte is dead. The expansion is foiled. But with a narrow here, another expansion attempt is always a possibility. Happy rushes tier 3 right away. Oh, he's supply blocked. For the DK. Oh, that's annoying. Should he deny a ghoul right now? Oh my god, the DK is going to be so late. Big mistake by Happy. Forgetting about the third ziggurat. Oh, and Labby's making another Acolyte. In the meanwhile, continues to creep. Heal potion wasn't needed. Happy again, looking for the castle on the expo. Oh, can you attack? Oh, this is weird. And the chance to run. Happy's Lich close to dying. Oh, the skellies. Oh, they did get the cancel. Oh my god, just 3 skellies. Are you kidding me? But look at that. Happy still not level 3. You see LabyRinth now with a big experience lead. And the expansion, this time, should be finishing. The question is, though, is it too late? Tier 3 for Labby is severely delayed. He won't have destroyers. He won't have frenzy ghouls. He won't have a third hero, and he won't have an orb. But Happy's late Death Knight. That one really is hurting him. That's why I need a heal potion. Did he get a second heal potion? No. Just the one. Oh, and Labby with the perfect timing. Finds the Lich again while trying to creep. Oh, big Nova. Taking out these ghouls early before Frenzy is worth a ton. No way. That ghoul actually gets away. Oh my god. And here finally is the DK. And the statue also ready to heal. Tech has begun.
Forces are under attack.
We have the 5 acolytes. Is Happy's frenzy timing gonna hit soon enough? Happy knows he doesn't need fiends because there's no destroyers on the enemy side. At least not for a long time. Steals the item. I mean, Labby, excuse me. Gets the claws. +8. Those would have been sick. Now we got the orb, though, and at long last, Happy reaches level 3. I like the lot of necromancy that he bought. Because, again, there is no dispel. These skellies will be worth quite a lot. And now also a Dark Ranger could be added with Black Arrow. Yep. There she is. Alright, we got 2 towers at the expansion, with a third one soon to be upgraded. This Ziggurat perhaps a bit late. Can Labby hold against the tier 3 push? Which are doing a lot of damage. The towers trying to fight on against it don't seem to be working out well enough just yet, but it's not over. Lots of ghouls in the mix. Happy, not at all interested in counter-expanding. He wants to break this expansion and break the opponent. Some more acolytes are falling. The Dark Ranger plus Lich able to snipe them from behind. The tower is working out really well, and that is the repair all gone. And that should be the towers all gone. Happy's push seemingly working out even with a long time under-leveled Lich. It seems to be just enough, and the towers end up just being a bit waste of gold in the end. At least they found some kills. At least they delayed Happy a bit, but the expansion is gone. Can Labby recover on 1 base? At the moment, he has hardly anything. 5 ghouls, 2 heroes. That is all. Happy going for the town portal. Now he's just going to be on a creeping mission. With the Tri-Hero and the statue and destroyers, he knows he can creep very quickly. But Labby's on his tail. Doesn't want to make this too easy for him. Which we're happy. Pretty hurt. But has the TP. Labby's Lich also looking very strong. He's got the claws, he's got the level 4, but in terms of army, there's hardly anything. Destroyer form is coming now. We don't even see any destroyers for Labby. In fact, I think Happy has no destroyers either, does he? I mean, fiends. Fiends is what I mean. Labby has both wards. He's got tons of vision on the map. Always feels super good on Turtle Rock when you have both wards and you have so much more info than your opponent. Alright, Labby starting to make fiends. Happy's just refusing.
Player's forces are under attack.
Just destroyers. Oh, it's always a bit cancer when it's only destroyers, but well, if that is the better way to do it, then so it be. Legion Doomborn from the red cap. That is very unfortunate. At least he's gonna boost his bank a bit. Happy's just moving from camp to camp. Now that no more expansions are in play, he is not concerned with anything. Oftentimes, and across multiple different matchups, Happy's biggest concern is the enemy expansion. Medallion of Courage. Oh, that's a super good item. Both for DK and Lich. Happy's just going pure Destroyer and Ghouls. Interesting that he's still making more ghouls, by the way. It would seem like those are a bit of a waste against Destros. Happy can morph a lot of destroyers with the next Ziggurat finishing. And he's looking for the Creepjack, and there's no TP on Labby's side, and this one will hurt. Move on 2 fiends. Those 2 fiends melt instantly. Next up are the ghouls. They don't stand much of a chance either. It's going to be all destroyers in the end, boys. Like the good old days. He's taking lots of damage, but he survives. What about the DK? He's got the invuln. Invuln potions here, of course, extremely important. Oh, the Death Knight for Labby. Will he get away? Perhaps. But what about the Dark Ranger? She is gone. Invuln potion wearing off soon. It's a big invuln. I think it was at least. And now the right click's following in the DK. He's dying as well. And that is the game. GG, and Happy takes the 3rd map. It looked for a little while there as if Labby was in a good spot. Having the expansion up gave Happy some issues. His Lich was underleveled. He felt the need to cancel it over and over. But the frenzied timing, enough in the end. The towers couldn't hold on against the tier 3 power of Undead. We have seen countless times how strong that tier 3 timing is, and that also goes for the mirror matchup. And puts Happy on match point. One more map for the Emperor, and he will find himself in the grand final again, where he has been plenty of times. This would be the first grand final for LabyRinth. This already is his first ever top 4 run. This is a success for him. But of course, going up against Happy is always a tough task. 1-0 seems to be the only player in the world who has a good track record against Happy. Everyone else mostly ends up losing. I mentioned earlier how in the War 3 Champions Season Finals, LabyRinth made it super close and brought us to map 7 in the grand final. But in terms of actual results, it still always was in favor of Happy. LabyRinth was never able to beat Happy in a series, albeit he made it close before. He wasn't able to break that streak yet. But he's still trying. This series is not over yet, and we will be going to springtime for map number 4, which could be the decision, but of course we're all hoping for a map 5 decider in the end. Thank you, Hochmut and Shabak123 with the resub. Much appreciated. Alright, we're waiting for Labby. Seems like he needs a moment. Trying to get all his ducks in a row. What are we going to see on on the next map. Springtime has led to some very interesting expansion plays. We saw some sneaky expos before in the middle, in the early game, in the mid game. I think it was Focus, right? Yeah, against 1-0, who had a really cool strat here. But I'm sure this is going to be Happy's #1 concern. Oh, wait, they just changed the map? No? No, it should be Springtime. Should be. I'm getting a bit worried because yesterday we had a lot of connection issues with LabyRinth to War3 Champions, where we had to delay for a long time, and his routing was really messed up for a long time, and we had to start the game, restart the games. He had to restart his router and stuff. We were trying to connect to or find out from the admins if there was something that could be done. And now, again, he's not responding, so the connection issues might be back. TeD is asking if he's ready. Let me check the chat. Nope. Admins aren't saying anything. Oh, yep. There we go. He just disconnected out of the lobby. Wait. He's back. Okay, maybe he just rejoined. Hands off the keyboard. Is it working? I don't think so. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes we have some bugs. But at least Labby's here, so we're gonna start a regame. Oh, never mind. Oh, it did work. It did load. Never mind. Okay. All right. All good. So, here we are. It is the 4th map in our semifinal. Happy's up 2-1. Happy once more very close to the grand final. We've seen him many, many times before. For the South Korean undead player LabyRinth, this is a first. First time best of 4 in the TeD Cup series. First time opportunity for a grand final. It would also be the first time that he ever beats Happy, if he makes it. But that is a challenge only very few players can manage. Most recently, it only really seemed to be 1-0 and Lin. able to beat Happy. And also one-time focus was able to do so. But it's hard. It is very hard. The one map that Labby won earlier, honestly, items had a lot to do with it. Not to take anything away from him. Labby also played really well. But that one item specifically had a huge impact. Now we are on Springtime. Map number 4. Labby has tried to expand every single time so far with different variations. Springtime is also a possible fast expansion map, but it's not the best map ever for it. It's not like Echo Isles, it's not like Titaners. It's not a given to fast expand, but it's certainly doable if you are willing and a bit persistent.
A player's forces are under attack.
The fascination with the middle green camp continues. Happy's going there for his first camp, while scouting with the Acolyte. Wants to know what Labby's up to. Labby does have a skull, does have the opportunity to try to go for the expo. But, oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say. But do we have a 6th Acolyte? Yes, now we do. Moving into the middle. Is he really bold enough to go for the middle? Oh my god, Happy gets the 3rd mantle in a row. If you count Turtle Rock. This is the 3rd mantle in a row. Which is insane. That is so lucky.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, here we have the first little brawl. Ghouls fighting against each other. Denies are important. Happy got one deny, but not the other. But both get the necessary experience to reach the level 2. But Happy has to back up. He has fewer ghouls here. Look at that. We do have the middle expo. For that reason, it's very important for Labby here to keep central control. Oh, Happy's gonna scout it. Oh, the ghoul was so close to seeing it.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he didn't see it. Happy didn't see it. And his Lich is really hurt. There's still a skull for the Lich. He could go back to the middle, place the skull, put down the ziggurat. Upgrade into a Nerub. There it is. Happy scouts it. It's going to cost him a ghoul, probably. Oh. Labby lets the ghoul slip. That's a bit of a mistake. Alright, here we go. Next exchange. Lich 4 Happy getting pressured right away by 2 ghouls. Gonna take out one. Happy's bringing a lot of ghouls. Seems like he's bringing almost all the ghouls. Labby's also bringing more ghouls from his main base. The tech is super delayed. Happy on his way to tier 2. But Labby has the healthier Lich. He's got more mana on the Lich. Happy now trying for the cancel. Does he have the damage? Does he have the time? Oh, it's a big commitment. If this doesn't work, the game's probably over. Happy's Lich is kind of coming back. Oh, he's committing to it. He's committing to it. The gold mine is cancelled. Last second. Has to try again with the expansion. Next time, the Nerub will be ready. Experience-wise, Labby is ahead by a little bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude. Happy is on its way to tier 3 before tier 2 has begun. This is ridiculous. Yes, the expansion will finish, but it seems to be way too late. Both liches quite underleveled. Here at around the 7-minute mark. Still not level 3. Although now quite close.
A player's forces are under attack.
TK on the way. That will be a big addition. And again, we're gonna have a big frenzy timing. Slaughterhouse coming. Tier 3 to be ready soon. Happy needs one more kill for the level 3. Oh, he's trying to pull in the creeps. Oh, the tower attacked the creeps. But only from the shop. I think this camp would be scarier. I think that's what Happy's trying to do. Get the tower to attack the creeps here. And then maybe aggro the creeps onto the Nerub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting position now. Oh, Happy. Does he smell the creep jack? Yes, he does. Almost got the Berserker Steel. Gets only the Ghoul. That's level 3. Honestly, this could have been worse for Labby, but I guess it's not over yet. Oh, Labby gets last hit. That's level 3. Oh, but it costs him more Ghouls. That is 4 Ghouls going down total. And Happy got the item. Big mana potion. And, of course, it's time for towers. Because tier 3... I think 3 towers isn't enough. I think he needs 4 or 5 towers, honestly. One Acolyte goes down. Maybe Happy should just attack the main base.
The town is under
where there's fewer towers. It's gonna be a hard hold for Labby. Oh, mana potion. Oof! That could have almost been a kill. But with the heal pot, I think he's fine. Wait, how did he heal? He just healed. Was that a heal scroll? Must have been a heal scroll, I guess. Alright, here we go. The bush is hitting fast and heavy. And the 2 spare towers aren't done yet. And the good thing for the ghouls is here, they're attacking on Blight, so they have this health region as well. Oh, and Acolytes are going down so fast, turning into skeletons. Bringing in the ghouls, Labby's trying everything to hold this attack. But so much damage from these ghouls. First tower down, right away. That is the DPS dropping significantly. More Acolytes to fall, it's more skeletons as well. Labby taps out. GG. It's not a perfect run by Happy. It is not a 3-0 today. But it's damn near perfect. And playing this very well once again. Another game at around 10 minutes like so many before. And Happy does make it into the grand final to face